Welcome to the Make More Money as a Dietitian podcast, where we talk about all things money, mindset, and marketing so your nutrition business can thrive and you can make a bigger impact in the marketplace. I am your host, Christine Diane, registered dietitian and money mindset expert. Let's get started with today's episode. Hey there, friends. Welcome back to the Make More Money as a Dietitian podcast. I'm so excited to be back here again in front of the mic. You know, if you've been with me for a while, you already know that I love the podcast, and I love you guys for really tuning in, sharing your insights and giving me your feedback and your aha moments. Like, I get so many messages, so many DMs, emails even, about how these episodes have really helped you in one way or another. So this week, I have something really special that I want to share with you. But first and foremost, let me just say happy holidays to those of you who celebrate Christmas. Happy, what do we call it? We call it Merry Christmas. That's what we call it. But happy holidays all the way around, no matter how you celebrate this time of year. I'm wishing you all of the best, all of the blessings, and so much abundance. So this is what I want to share with you. It's that time of year when we normally plan for the new year coming, right? And so I recently took my members of Embody Academy through a strategic planning day. It was like 3 hours and 40 minutes where we really hunkered down and we, oh my God, I got a frog in my throat, you guys. Hold on. Gee, Whitakers. Hunkered down and we really mapped out 2021, but we did it in a very unconventional way. We talked about, instead of setting like goals like we always do, right? We actually set out to set something that felt really totally undoable and unimaginable. So I call it the unimaginable goal. And instead of strategically planning how to get to that, we actually set up ways that we knew that if we took action, that we would fail. Isn't that crazy sounding, y'all? That sounds really crazy. I had one member of Embody Academy say, you know, at first when you introduced this, I really didn't like it. I didn't want to do it. But then by the end of our time together, she was like, oh, now I get it. This is awesome. So what I really want to share with you before you click off of here and say, what the heck is this woman talking about? I want to tell you first and foremost that I adapted this process from my former coach, Brooke Castillo of the Life Coach School. And I have so much that I really love about my work that I did with her, because a big part of it just changed my life and my career as a dietitian. And whatever I am able to share with you guys, I want to do that because I know how transformative it is. And I've had many other mentors too that have really molded me along the way. And I'm sure I'll be sharing some real good nuggets from others that have shaped my life and my business so that you can have the same or very similar experience. But this process, Brooke calls it the impossible, achieving the impossible. And so I call it the unimaginable, because sometimes even impossible can mean that it's possible if you really dig into it, right? But unimaginable, it's like, I just can't even imagine that would happen for me. You know, unimaginable is like, that is not even in the realm of what is possible for me. So I call it the unimaginable goal. And I want to share this with you in regards to what we worked on, just a little few nuggets, because I want to know if this is what I really want to know. I'm trying to formulate my words here. I want to know, what would you like your career as a dietitian to look like on the inside and the outside, okay, in your business, how you're performing, if you're not in business for yourself, at maybe your dream job or whatever, and how you're performing day to day on the inside and on the outside. What is it looking like? What is your bank account looking like? So, in any other outer experiences that you would like for your career, by this time next year, by December of 2021, what would you like your career as a dietitian to look like? So here's the part that I want to share with you. I want to give you a few questions to really think about. And if you want, you can go ahead and pause this episode and grab a pen and paper and write these questions down, because they really will help you to shift your mindset around what it's going to take in order for you to have, or at least work towards, the thing that you want in your career as a dietitian. Okay, so let's start with this question. What qualities does the person who already has what you want in their career as a dietitian, what qualities do they have that you need to develop? So I want you to think of someone else who has what you want in their career as a dietitian. And think about what qualities they have that you need to develop, or as I like to say, that you need to embody. What qualities do they have that you need to embody yourself? The second question is, how does this person think differently than you? Now, you may not know them personally, but I'm almost positive that you can come up with some one-liner sentences of thoughts that this person thinks about his or her career, his or her business, his or her job in the profession of dietetics. So how do they think differently than you right here and right now? And the next question is, what do they do daily that's different than you? So remember, this particular person has exactly what you want in their career as a dietitian. So I want you to think about, what do they do daily that's different than what you're doing daily? And jot that down. And then the final question here is, what type of person do you need to become to actually accomplish what you want your career to look like this time next year? What type of person do you need to become to accomplish what you want your RD career to look like next year this time? This is so very important. These questions are so very important because it is so possible for you to have the thing that you desire in your heart for your career, for your life, right? Because this is not just about achieving career goals. This is about achieving life goals. When you excel in your career, your entire life changes. You're able to do things that you weren't able to do. You're able to buy things that you weren't able to buy before. You are able to invest in things, in people, whereas you wouldn't be able to do before if you weren't making that good money, right? If you weren't excelling in your career. So, excelling in your career as a dietitian ripples out into so many areas of your entire life. And maybe, just maybe, the next thing that you need to do is actually write down all of the things that you would be able to do if you were excelling in your career as a dietitian. Because I just want you to know, my friend, look, we're moving into 2021. And these years are flying by faster and faster as they go. They come quick and they go by so quickly. So, I'm not saying that we're running out of time, because we never know how much time we have. But the fact of the matter is exactly what I just said. We never know how much time we have. I don't know. You don't know. None of us knows how much time we have. So instead of sitting back and griping and grumbling and being disgruntled about how you're not earning well in this career that you've chosen for yourself, I want to invite you to think more deeply about what you really want for your career as a dietitian. What would you be able to do if you had that? List those things out. Think about the person who already is really doing so well in this profession of ours and what qualities he or she has that you don't have. And it's time to learn how to embody those things. Because what is meant for one person is definitely meant for the other. But the other has to believe that it's possible. You know, where I come from, we believe in just having the faith of a mustard seed. And I was actually taught that scripture doesn't even really truly reflect or doesn't truly mean the size of the mustard seed. It actually means something else. And I won't get into that right now. But if you can just have faith of a mustard seed, if we were just to use the interpretation of size, if you can just conjure up a little bit of faith in yourself, in your ability to succeed in this career that you've chosen, what would be possible for you? Even just by this time next year, by December of 2021, if you had the faith of a mustard seed, what could you achieve? What could you do for yourself, for your family? Maybe you go on vacations a little more once the world opens up. Maybe you buy yourself more things and not feel guilty about it. Maybe you would just be okay and not feel the pressure of living from paycheck to paycheck. I mean, let's just start right there. Wouldn't that be amazing? And all you have to do is have the faith of a mustard seed, that it is possible for you to have consistency in income that is more than enough, where you're not living from paycheck to paycheck, but you are having more than enough. This is what I want for you. This is what I want for all of us. This is why I created the Make More Money as a Dietitian movement. And I want to invite you to be on the lookout and keep listening to this podcast, because next month, I'm doing it again, you guys. Next month, I am offering something really special so that you can join us in Embody Academy. It is time. It is a very small investment with a return that speaks volumes. The members that are with us already are already feeling empowered. They're wowed by, the new members orientation and the strategic planning day and all of the things. They are excited for 2021. I want you to be just as excited, because you and I and all the rest of us in this world know that this year of 2020 has come with some significant challenges and lessons along the way. And we don't know what 2021 is going to bring us. We could have significant challenges and lessons along the way for 2021 too. But are you going to be prepared? Not repaired, but are you going to be prepared for it? Are you going to be prepared for it? Are you going to have a community who's going to be there for you and with you to lift you up, to keep you moving forward, to keep you motivated? Or are you going to try to do it on your own? Bootstrapping it all along the way. Cutting corners in every way. You don't need to do that. When you have a community that lifts you up, you go further and you go faster. So with that said, Embody Academy is here for you. January of 2021 marks just 2 years of me doing this work with dietitians specifically. And you guys, I have accomplished so much in 2 years. I'm blowing my own mind, and I want to help you blow yours. It's possible. It might be unimaginable, but it's definitely possible. So next month in January, keep listening. And if you're following me on the social media networks, keep watching, because I'm offering something special again for our 2-year anniversary. I want to invite you to join us in Embody Academy, and I want you to see how good it can be for you to achieve that unimaginable goal of yours for 2021 and beyond. All right, my friend, keep on keeping on. Happy holidays. Stay blessed, and I'll see you on the next episode of Make More Money as a Dietitian.